Gentlemen, today we're going to go jogging and I'm joined with
Desire.
yes. So it might look like we're walking, but whenever we're not recording, we'll be jogging, and when we start recording, we'll be walking because the footage is going to get shaky. The angle for vlogs is new to me because usually, I make videos while I'm just sitting and talking. Yeah, and talking. So this is me trying something new, very new. But I once made a vlog when I was in SA. I still had my dreadlocks and it was more like a documentary, like documenting memories.
Okay.
Yeah. So it made sense like that.
My vlogs. I can't. I want to do something maybe. Me and myself, I'll be out of the picture. And then I'll be just focusing on a certain issue, on a certain topic, on a certain lane. So where I'll be discussing, I don't know, whatever I'm talking about. I'll just create maybe a cartoon that will represent me.
Oh, those type of videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
You don't want to be on camera?
Me on camera, no. Me on camera, no. I will take all your ladies.
Yo! Yes, sir. It's cold, man. That's why sometimes when I'm at school, I'm like, can I wake up? No. I think I'll just wake up inside.
Sometimes you have no option. I was even hearing, even from Zimbabwe, that the weather that side is something else.
Something else.
Something else, just the same.
You're saying you have a friend who does vlogs?
Oh yeah. That's what he does. He gets my videos, then later he starts explaining. So I did this, guys. It was fun.
I feel like the one for talking there and there, it makes you look a bit crazy. Especially when you're walking in public.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this guy. People always just looking at you.
Because it's like maybe you are getting a vlog when you've gone to church. You can't be talking in church. You just have to get a video. When you're at home, you do the editing. And yesterday, how do you? Open them without my accounts. How do you get the money? So I was asking ChatGPT on ways to make money. And then we find out one of the easiest way to make money is doing my online service.
Okay?
Online service, paid online service. So try to ask which are these online sites that are legit, that you can do the online service and get paid. So it suggested some of my sites that are paid, so that when you make your survey, they give you money. So I went to those sites, I registered on those sites. When I started my online service, but it takes time to build up something.
So like service, like what are you building? Like
they ask questions maybe about lifestyle.
Okay.
So you have to give your honest opinion on the subject that they have asked you.
Oh, Just more like they're trying to come up with an opinion themselves
Yes.
in case someone searches.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Oh, wow. So you're like building the search engine for Google.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. That's how it works. So, but you have to do a lot of surveys for you to just come up with 50 cents. So I wanted to know, because with the effort that I'm putting, at least I need to get that money.
Google safe. Me, when I searched, I found out YouTube is one of the ways. I started recording myself. And you know how long it's been since I started like posting on YouTube? I remember it was 2023 February. So it's more or less like 2 years are done. I'm entering my 3rd year next year. It's crazy. And I'm still broke.
It's because you're not consistent. Consistency is key.
That might be a very big factor.
Yeah, exactly. You have to keep on doing. You build an audience. You make sure you supply them. That's what ChatGPT was telling me. If you want to be a content creator, this is the one who gave me the idea. If you want to be a content creator, you have to be consistent. Supply your viewers with something to watch almost every day. Make sure you post something so that they keep updated all the time. You gain loyal followers.
So guys, do you think that's true? If I post every day, are you going? Help me go.
Yes, I'm always going.
Okay.
The thing is, people have different likes and dislikes. So maybe if I like the kind of information that you are posting, if that's my favorite, it means every morning I wake up to say, what has my creator created for me today? You get something, and then life goes on. You get followers. I enjoy, and then you
make money.
Yes, you make money.
I mean, of course, money is not the reason for everything, but of course, you gotta make money.
You always have to make money. You can't just wake up and put a camera in front of you for the sake of just putting it.
Exposing your life.
Yeah.
That's facts, man.
Yeah.
Brother, man, dropping facts. So, like, if you agree with what he's saying, and then comment if you agree with I didn't even give an opinion, but yeah. So you still prefer using an iPhone over an Android?
No, right now I'm working to go for let's say Google Pixel.
Okay.
That's one of my options. Of course, yes, I once used the iOS, but I miss it. But as of now, let me just say I'm no longer that much into iOS as I was. Right now, I need a Google Pixel. Google Pixel is doing wonders. It's doing wonders.
Okay, so that's a win for Android users.
Yes.
As a former iPhone user and iOS user, whatever, you were converted into Android.
Android is the best.
Wow.
The one problem with iOS is too stingy. If you are someone who is not, the background is not that much strong, you'll be in trouble with iOS. But now with the Google Pixel,
At least the apps are free.
yeah, Google Pixel is more like an Android. So you get everything. If you don't have data to download, your friend can just send you the application. Then you can use. We go. So I would opt for Google Pixel right now.
I think that's the only thing frustrating about an iPhone, right? That you can't share stuff.
Exactly. That's one of the boring thing about an iPhone.
And you have to pay for apps.
You
also.
have to pay for apps to install into your phone. And there's this other iPhone that I used. Whenever it went completely off, I had to get an internet connection from all those applications that I have downloaded to start working. And that was it was something else to me. It was very difficult for me because sometimes I would be in areas where there is no network, which means I cannot integrate with the applications, with my application, just because I don't have an internet connection. It was something else. So I would make sure when I go to those places, I've got a power bank which is fully charged so that I make sure the phone doesn't go off. So guys, go for Google Pixel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a true point. Because imagine now if these other companies that are stepping up, for example, Google Pixels, right? Then that means if you don't have to pay for the apps, and because one of the main reasons why people go for an iPhone, maybe it might be brand or what, but it's mainly because of the camera.
Exactly. That's one of the most things. If you look at, especially those people who are creating content, they love the camera, of which Google Pixel is now doing it on the camera. So
meaning they might get outpaced by new companies.
yeah, exactly. What I've seen right now is there are a lot of brands that are outrunning iPhone, but as of now, it's still loyalty.
It's still brand loyalty.
Yes, it's still brand loyalty. People are still going for their iOS, but it's brand loyalty. Otherwise, there are brands that are good.
Okay. So, but soon over years.
Yeah, with time, people will start just migrating.
And if they keep releasing the same phone every year.
Exactly. At least they should make something that makes it easier for their device to integrate with other devices. That way, it will be much easier. At least they have made an improvement to their brand. Because as long as they continue with their stingy operating system, we'll run away from them and go for better options. Because personally, I used to be a fan of iOS. But right now, it's fading. Yes, if someone gives me an iOS right now, I can get it. I have no problem, but personally, I can't buy it now.
It's starting to fade when I've bought my own iOS.
No, you're okay. For you, you're okay. You have to test everything. Feel how the iOS goes, then you go to the Google Pixel. You just have to go through the brands.
But anyways, me, hakuna vanhu vakawandisa. So yeah, at least me, I enjoy the best of both worlds, both Android and iPhone.
Yeah.
Well, very soon we'll try the Google Pixels if we get blessed.
Yeah, that's the thing. Google Pixel to the world.
Tumutara my relationship advice. Dating and lifestyle. Woo! Huh?
Give me that topic is very controversial.
I mean, it's gotta be controversial because if you try to look at most of the things we do it for that. So it's a must.
Yeah.
It has to be controversial.
Yeah.
So my question is, recently I've gotten into a relationship, and it's not just a relationship, it's a long distance one.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, what are your thoughts and opinions on a long distance relationship?
My guy. You know, speaking of long distance relationships, you need to wait. That's the truth about the thing. Because you can't just imagine that someone 500 kilometers away from you should be thinking about you. when there are other people like you who are there that side.
You mean even better than me?
You are the one saying that.
More money, a lot more handsome,
Exactly.
a lot more taller. Like, fuck.
So the thing, personally, when I grew, is I got some advices from the elders. They were saying, for a long distance relationship, maybe let's say it started when you were still together. Then later you parted ways because maybe education or career opportunities, but still you keep dating in touch. In that way, maybe it might work. But in some cases, it also works. Maybe it just started online. We have got some case studies of people who managed to maintain their relationships, well, which started online on Facebook, and then boom, a wedding. So it's possible. It's possible. The thing that is needed is for you, the both of you have to agree on principles. You have to tell each other, guys, let's do this. Let's do this for our relationship to work. Let's do this. Avoid cheating. Avoid being in too much associations of the opposite gender. Because it gives you...
The lighting is good this way.
Because it gives you a lot of temptations. Because I look this stage, yeah. This other man told me, long distance relationship. You are missionaries.
Missionaries for love.
You are missionaries for love.
Damn, man.
Because at some point I also wanted to be in a long distance relationship. But that is the day when that those words came to me. You say you are missionaries. What is this man trying to say? What is this man trying to say?
You know, it's what's so funny, right?
Yeah.
Is I don't completely believe in long distance relationships. I didn't believe in them, so to speak. I remember before I even started dating this girl, a week before, my friend was asking me about long distance relationship. I was like, those are useless. How can you date someone who's not there?
Exactly.
Those were like my exact words. And now, touche, I'm the one who is in that useless relationship that I was saying.
Matters of the heart.
But anyways, that's why we're documenting this, right? I mean, we'll see how it works out.
Everything, you just have to try. Maybe it will work out. It has worked out for others, so there's a chance it might work out for you also.
No, it's not like there's a chance. Mine will work out.
Oh.
I believe in that.
That's a good thing.
I believe in us, baby.
Let's hope. She believes in that also. Maybe he's just looking for someone to be talking to. Because sure.
Nah, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Because it can be very funny when we're watching this maybe 3 years later and we're like, and then it can also be funny if we're still dating.
Yeah.
You see?
So
you say you never know.
I believe in you.
Okay. Anyways, if this one doesn't work out, man, I'll stop dating.
It has to work out.
No. So I have no option. What about you?
Personally, as of now, relationships they are a bit far away from. Because the thing is, when I get into a relationship, I'm very serious about it. I don't just get into relationships for the sake of getting into a relationship. I need someone who is serious. Of which with this generation of ours, even the girls are now playing with our hearts. It's so sad that even the girls, so I need to find someone who is ready to be with me, because I don't believe in the idea of getting into this relationship. I get out, I get another one, I get out. You know, when you get into a relationship, we guys, we are investors. We invest when you get into a relationship. So
we are Bill Gates.
Yes, we invest.
Bill Gates of the relationship.
When you
Warren
get
Buffett
into
of the relationships.
You invest 2 months, it's a loss. You get into another one, you invest 2 weeks, it's a loss.
Okay, but what qualities can you say that if a girl has this certain qualities, maybe there's a chance of a high probability of a good relationship?
Oh.
Because the other thing we can say this, because I know as guys we see certain red flags and we ignore them. I don't know if it's matters of the heart in my case, but what are the qualities that you can say that these qualities make up a...
I think qualities depend on the eyes of the beholder. You as a person, you've got your own qualities that you expect from the lady that you want.
Okay.
So I can't say my qualities are your qualities, because you have what you want, you have your likes and dislikes. That's the thing with relationships. It's personal.
Okay. So let me phrase it like this. What are your qualities that you feel like a lady must have?
My qualities? To tell the truth, I just need someone who is beautiful. That's one of the qualities. When you come to me, when you just have interest in me, you just have to make sure you're beautiful. Because I can't be moving with something that I can't feel comfortable to be. When I wake up to look at my wife, I should see God, I should see an angel. When I just wake up, just myself, is this me?
Yeah, that was the beautiful ladies. Eat my guy up. He said only pretty ladies.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the other thing is, I love people who are a bit talkative. Personally, I'm a bit reserved. So I think if I get someone who can talk, who is happy, at least maybe our relationship can be neutral. Because on my own, my life is boring. So if I get someone else who is also boring, I don't think it would work out. I don't think it would work out. Yeah. So, and then character-wise also, you just need someone who is well-mannered. You know, we are Africans, so we expect a lot from these ladies. It's good to get someone who knows her duties, who knows what I have to do for her and what I don't have to do for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty.
And of course, spiritual. Oh, yes, we need someone who knows God. We can't just be in a relationship with someone who with a junk, no. You can't just be in a relationship with a junk. You need someone, at least you go to church. If it's on Saturday or it's on Sunday, you go to church. You come back. Yeah, at least someone who has a church background. At least they have something in their mind. They know how to, when they go too far, the word can easily bring them back.
But don't you think most girls that go to church, most of them are now reformed? They're now trying to change, but they had a certain past. What do you think about a girl's past? Do you think it's important to have a girl that is maybe, let's say, a virgin, or that is a low body count. Anyway, it's impossible to know once she's no longer a virgin. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. That again has to do with likes and dislikes. But my mentor, he was taught me to say, someone who has tested something becomes a problem. Becomes a problem. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult. So as Christians, we believe to say.
Let me come to the side. The lighting is better.
As Christians, we believe to say, maybe when someone had the past and then they come back to God, they ask for forgiveness for their sins, they become changed.
To become born again.
Yes, they become born again. They are living a new life. But always, the thing is, their past will always follow them. That's a fact. So, to all the girls that have been through such situations, I think my advice is, if you are someone like that, and you want to be in a serious relationship after all that past that you have gone through, the truth about this matter is, the people that are around you, they know where you came from. So it's very difficult. We are human. You should understand that. It's very difficult for me. I know that you slept with Tafara, you slept with Junior, you slept with Desire, you slept with... I really know it. And then I come and say, I need to marry you to be my wife. It's very difficult. Very much difficult. So the thing is, if you want to be in a serious relationship, you feel I want to be in a serious relationship, you have to change your location. That's a fact.
So that's the advice I give me.
That's a fact. You have to change location. Because you always feel that people are not looking at me or people are judging me. Of which, that's how we are as human. Sometimes you just have to accept, because we are human. Maybe you are going to get someone who is going to accept you. I don't know. It happens, but it's 1 in a million. According to my sage, my start, according to how I've seen it, it normally doesn't work out. But a lot of people right now who are struggling because of such issues, they've got their past and they keep on lingering in the same area where their past is.
And they wonder why they're not getting married.
And they wonder why they are not getting married. Because you know what happens? Even the guy's parents, they even tell their sons, don't go for that girl. We know her. We know her. So I can't go and marry someone whom my mother is saying don't. Because it's going to be trouble for me.
So it's like what you were saying yesterday about your father, when you were saying the consequences of your actions will still apply to your life, even if you decide to change.
Exactly. I love that statement from my dad. I love it. You always meet the consequences of your sin. Whether you have changed, you have repented, but you always meet the consequences of your sin. So what you have to do is to try and go where your past cannot affect you. In that way, you can live a new life where no one knows you. Maybe you are staying in Lusaka, you go maybe Kitwe. You start your life from Kitwe, where you are new.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why I say I got into this relationship, because I know the girl is a virgin. It's not like, if she was not, I'm telling you, bro, if she was not a virgin, come on. Why?
Yeah.
You never know. You get it?
Yeah.
It would be very tricky.
Exactly.
I know I like the girl, everything about her, personality, what, she's pretty. I love the girl, so to speak. But for the fact that she's not this, You know, that's like a big qualifier, man.
Exactly, yeah. That's very true. That's very true. Because that's the thing. It would assure you that this person, yeah, she's okay. She's okay.
It's not like you're...
Because the thing that has destroyed our generation, it's anything that has to do with the sexual activities and all that stuff. That is the worst thing that has destroyed our generation. Of which, if you find someone who says, I've never had sex with someone, she's a blessing.
She's a dime.
It's a blessing. Because those people are very difficult to find nowadays. It's very difficult.
Finding a virgin, man.
It's very difficult these days.
It's like trying to find the dinosaur. Ndaitomboda kuti rirerekera kuti toenda kugym, tovloga toenda kugym tichiti but I'm broke, man. Ndakadonherwa chamwari. It's like 300 yana ndakatemba kuti ndichasara nayo yese yakaenda chamwari. Chero akafuta akatasvika ikoko miscommunication yeprice.
Yeah, exactly. Tichaenda.
So if you have any nice places or any cool places to go, you now know you have to call me, man.
Exactly.
That's a content, man.
That's the thing. Would you have made a vlog?
It would have been dope, man.
Because the way we were enjoying it was something.
Relationships, dating, life. Let's talk faith.
Why do you want to just bring controversial issues?
Because people like watching controversial stuff. Anyways.
How does he overtake an abnormal weight?
We have it on camera. But, yeah, as I was saying, faith.
Faith or faith?
Faith. Yeah. So as someone who's growing up, someone who's entering into manhood, a young man, from teenager into their early 20s, how important do you think faith is to that person? Can you like predict the kind of life they will have if they don't have faith, or it's something that you say that you think people can live without?
Faith. I think personally, at a personal level, let me say, it's good to have a certain denomination that you belong to. You should be someone who has faith in God. I believe God is there, and He wants us to worship Him, and He wants us to put our plans before Him first before we do them. I believe in that way you can live a very good life. Of course, you might wonder to say, if God is really there, why are people who go to church maybe the poorest or something like that? But
Oprah was saying Africa is the highest number of Christians, but they're still poor.
Yeah, that's the question about it. So the thing is, you being a Christian doesn't mean you are going to get out of poverty.
It's not about money.
Yes.
It's not about physical wealth.
Exactly.
It's about
Christianity
spiritual.
is not all about
Damn.
money. It's not all about being wealthy. It has to do with acknowledging your creator, acknowledging that there is someone who made you. Because you can't just say you wake up, you are breathing just from nowhere. Because even those atheists, those who say they don't believe in God, they know that there is something behind it. They can't just admit, but they know there is something behind it. There is a supernatural power behind all these things.
That's one point I heavily agree on. But then my thing is, we say we are the only. Adbwanja kamba. Hey, brother. Yes, sir. So, my thing is, us as Christians, we say our God, and that's what made Christianity even more controversial. And when it was coming up during the early rise of Christianity, that's why even people were getting killed, execution, because everyone in the old world, people had their own gods.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it? Everyone had their own gods. They say, no, me, I believe in this, and then they coexisted. But when Christianity came, it was like, no, our God is the only God. You get it?
And that's true.
So
we have one true God.
So my thing is, at least these people who believe in a creator, they believe that there is a creator, but they just, I would say, don't know, or they think theirs, the one that they think of, or they were raised on, is the creator. What do you think about those people? Atheists are saying those ones, that's a lost cause. Those ones are a lost cause. But what about people who have faith, but their faith is based on something different?
Yeah. It's very difficult to say someone who grew up with something, then you try to introduce them to something new. But my belief is the Christian God. The ones the God that we have is Christian. The God that we worship as Christians is a living God. A God who knows, a God who understands when we talk to Him. A God who can give us answers when we talk to Him. So even if you go, there are a lot of people who have got what can I say? Testimonies of where they really saw God in their lives. Something that was impossible for them, but it happened. Because our God is a living God. If you look at those things that you are worshipping, that the other people worship, maybe to my idols, it's just like a statue. If you don't move it from here to there, it continues staying there.
But let's talk others like the Islam, and then the Buddhist, all those guys. Hinduism. So okay, for Hinduism we can remove it. But
so
those none.
The Islams and those other guys. So to them, they believe we have the same God, but what differs is the name that we give to our God. That's what I've heard.
So the naming component is the most important part?
For them, yes. They say, Allah is just another name that we give to God. So the real truth about it is, concerning Islam, I can't say much about Islam. I don't know much about Islam.
Okay.
I don't know much about Islam and their beliefs.
Because I saw someone making a point of saying Jesus only existed about 2,000 years ago, but the world has been there long before that.
So
What do you comment on that?
So the thing is, that's very true. The one thing that you should understand is Jesus came to save a sinning world, which means God had already existed. God has been existed. He has been in existence way before those 2,000 years. No one knows God's age. He has been there. So the thing is, when God created the earth, he made it perfect. But because of the devil, he came through and made people start sinning. So because of this, God had devised a plan to say, if anything happens to these people, if maybe they fail to listen, I should create a plan of trying to save them. So Jesus coming 2,000 years ago, it was God's plan to try and save the human race, so that at least they are not going to be destroyed forever and ever. But if someone sins, they will be able to ask for forgiveness through Jesus Christ, through the death of Jesus Christ, and then they become new creatures. They can live a new life, a new sinless life with God. So that thing of saying Jesus Christ came 2,000 years, but the world is 6,000 years, it's just someone who was just saying, I don't know what he was trying to bring out about, because God has always been there.
Because me personally, that's why I told you I'm trying to get baptized.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I wrestle with, because I'm like, as the way we claim, it's not like I find the principles. In fact, one of the other reasons why I haven't been baptized was I find the bar of being a Christian, I see it as being so high, right?
Yeah.
And then if I get baptized, I have to live up to that bar.
Yes.
Unlike what we see with most Christians,
they are failing to live.
They are not even trying to live up to that bar, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Just being blunt. Mm-hmm. They're not even trying to live up to that high bar. You see?
Yeah. You have to sacrifice a lot. When you tell yourself, I want to be a Christian, you have to live out a lot of things away. Then you start living the life that God chooses for you. And it's a very narrow path. You have to be strong, because the human flesh, the human heart, it wants happiness, it needs joy, it needs something that hypes them up. Of which, when you become a Christian, it's not that much of hyping up yourself. So, yeah, you have to be strong.
Very strong, man. I believe in the things, in the teachings. I mean, when I read the Bible, I feel like my soul is being comforted and all that. But just that point of the reason why it's so controversial is like, guys, we are the only one, and all of you are wrong. All of you guys, you are wrong. But us guys, us Israelites, us guys who studied in the Middle East and what, us, we know everything. The rest of the world, you Indians, you what, all of you guys, you don't know anything. Us, our God is the only God. Ours, for our own small country, we are the true one. That's one question I really wrestle with.
So the thing with Christianity is, we don't really say we are the ones who are correct. It's not like that. But we bring in facts. We get a Muslim here, we bring a Bible. We get the Christians, we bring a Bible.
And you get a Jew also.
Get a Jew, we bring a Bible. Then we say, let's analyze the facts.
Okay.
What the scripture is saying. So if you try and analyze, you would find out that Christians have got a lot of biblical support of what they do.
But Jews have a lot more biblical support.
So the Jews, the difference between the Jews and the Christians, you remember when Jesus came. When Jesus Christ came here on earth, he came to save people who have been sinning already. So the Jews were a chosen generation. But when Jesus came, the Jews failed to accept that Jesus is God. Because they expected that Jesus is going to be. There are some families that they expected that no, Jesus Christ should come from this type of background.
This lineage.
Yes, they didn't expect that Jesus would come from the house of Joseph, from Nazareth. Nazareth was a place where no one expected anything good to come from. So because of that, they failed to accept Jesus. So you might find out that everything else, the Christians and the Jews, is the same. It's the same. The only way where we have a difference is the Jews, they don't accept that Jesus Christ came. That's one of the difference between us and the Jews. That's one difference between us and the Jews. The issue that Jesus Christ came, he died for our sins. And them, they believe, no, Jesus Christ is not yet back. They know. They are still waiting for Jesus Christ to come, of which Christians believe Jesus Christ already came.
So they're still waiting for the Messiah to come.
Yes, that's the only difference between the Jews and us.
And then they also have biblical support. They can argue the same thing, saying, this is the God that has always existed. And this is the thing we've always been following, because the Bible is simply, it's like a history book, it's like a record book.
Exactly.
For humanity. So they can make the same argument that us Christians we make. What do you think about it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
because they're still praying to the same God, like us, the same God we pray to, they pray to that same God.
Yes.
You get it? Mm-hmm. The only difference is Jesus Christ, the Christianity part.
Yeah. But them, so the thing is, like, personally, I've not that much mate with someone with a Jew so that I can hear their point of view on the issue of, these are just documentaries that I would read. These are just documentaries that I would read to find out and see. But personally meeting someone who is a Jew to ask them how they view this issue, I have not yet. So maybe if I meet someone and we talk about this issue, maybe I might get their perspective
of the way of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, personally, those are some of the things I wrestle with in trying to understand this. And yeah. Little controversial.
It's good. Yes, I should see. But ndichaita advisor weparelationship
What?
Ndichaita advisor weparelationship tinotofunga kuti kwete ndiyangu iite
ndoda tiirerekere zvinonetsa kumanikidzira.
Okay.
So unoona panowanika spontaneous moment ekuti. But yeah, I found making content like me just sitting and talking, yes, it's very helpful. But I think people love also interaction with the world.
Exactly. The real world advice from different people, hearing people's views. Yeah.
You're surprised I'll start interviewing people. Become a journalist. A journalist of love and faith.
Exactly.
In money. Because money is also important, man.
Exactly. That's why we are living. We are living for money. That's why we go to school. We are going to school so that we get money.
Because imagine we can't be fighting for survival every day. And there are people who they don't even think. They can literally do anything.
So the thing is, you have to build up money for yourself so that at some point money will be working for you. You are no longer working, money works for you. And life goes on very because as long as you don't have money, you keep on working.
Imagine.
You keep on working.
And if you had goals and plans, or even doing yes, you can do the Lord's work while you're working. People do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But to make a lot more impact, to dedicate more time to the Lord, you need to stop working.
Yes. And you have time to be busy.
Traveling, missionary. Because imagine me if I had money, man. I'll be flying to see my girl right now, man. It would be a long distance relationship, but we see each other every weekend.
Exactly.
So it's just an important tool. And but also it corrupts.
Yeah.
It being
That's
an
true.
important tool. It's just like a knife.
That's true.
You can use the knife to do good or to create horror films.
So money needs discipline. You have to be disciplined when you have money, because a lot of temptations, they come with money.
Preach, brother, preach.
A lot of temptations, they come with money. You would find out that when someone doesn't have money, they have got, let's say, one girlfriend. But when they just get money, they've got 5.
I think, that's
5.
another factor. Let's even talk about it, because I feel like it's responsible for the downfall for a lot of great men.
Exactly. Women are a problem.
It's like, yes. It's less likely when if it's just one woman, one lady, right?
Yes,
but now,
exactly.
a lot of scandals
Imagine you
of
have
these
5.
high officials, presidents, men, ministers, very powerful people. Even in churches, pastors, high profile people. Because
they get into such scandals.
because of sex, and you find they are down for men shit. It's usually bad men.
Money is a problem. To some extent, money is a problem. You need to be someone who is well disciplined. Discipline yourself when you get money.
Like that verse, quoting the verse for the love of man
is the root of all evil. Yeah.
The love. But
so you would find out that if you don't have discipline, you might get money. Sometimes there are a lot of businessmen that have failed because of this same issue. They failed to be principled. Of which business, it needs principles. If you get into a business, and then you think, now I've got money, I can do whatever I want. You fail to be disciplined. It will go down the drain. You have done nothing out of it. Because these ladies, when they just see money, when they just see money,
it's like that.
They stick. They stick. Especially the ladies nowadays. We have to wake up.
But at least, let me ask you of another controversial topic. Polygamy. We said having a lot of ladies it disturbs, huh?
Yeah.
But you find pre-New Testament, guys had a lot of wives, man. Like, I'm saying pre-Testament, huh? pre-New Testament.
Okay, the Old Testament.
People were like, we're having different wives, man. Different wives, man.
So the thing with when we read scripture, it's not everything that is meant for us to learn, that is meant for us to copy. Some things are meant for our case study. They are meant to make us get something, to learn something from them, not for us to copy what happened. Because you would see, if we look at who is this? Solomon had 1,000.
Okay, that one was irrational because there's no way he was sleeping with all those ladies, man.
He had 1,000.
Even in a month, you can't sleep with all of them in a month. Like, someone was definitely doing it for him. I think that one was just for reputation.
I don't know.
Huh?
But at last he will tell you, oh, it's vanity. Nothing comes out of it.
No, but look at
We look at
Abraham.
Jacob. Yes, we look at Abraham. Abraham first had a wife, Sarah. And then later she took Hagar, the maid, as wife. And problems came into the house. Even to the children, they were just fighting. You see what it brings out now.
Fair point. You've killed my point before I even finished raising it. Okay.
If we look at Jacob had two wives, Rachel and Leah, but they were always fighting. Leah saying, no, I can have children, you can't have. And it was a problem until God had to bless Rachel for them to have something that is much better. Even it went on to the kids. They were just fighting.
So guys, that was the video of the day. I was with my guy.
Desire.
No, show yourself. Show yourself this. We've been together now. So I hope you'll make more appearances on the channel. We hope, right? But as for today, that was the video of the day. Gentlemen, Slar out.